Hello everyone, welcome to Headlines of the Day. This is 31st of May 2022 and we are back again with some of the major articles from the Hindu today. Let's begin our today's discussion from the very first article on page number 6 from GS3 Internal Security. So the article is headlined as Doses of Statecraft to Meet India's Challenges. It is clear that the grand strategy, grand simplifications, and higher measures of security are not the answers, says this article. From this article, you have to know about India's internal security problems, challenges, and concerns. Why solutions require the use of statecraft? What does it involve? How statecraft is critical in finding lasting solutions to a host of problems that continue to afflict India. The relevance of adopting new technologies and modes of warfare. Key analysis and what lies ahead. Moving further on page number 7 from GS2 International Relations part. So this article is about the Kenyan elections. This article is headlined as An Epic Context Between Ruto and Odinga. So in this Kenyan elections too, the roles played by ethnicity and tribalism are likely to be decisive, says the author, Ms. Aprajita Biswas. From this article, you have to understand why is India keeping a close watch on the Kenyan elections. You have to know about the importance that India places on strengthening ties with the crucial East African neighbor. What is the present status of political, economic, and cultural relationship between both the countries, the conclusion, and what is the possible way forward. Moving further on page number 7 from GS2 Health section, there is an article of lungs, trees, and sin stock. So this article is about the tobacco consumption. Large corporate enterprises themselves are making efforts to reduce the harm of tobacco consumption. From this article, you have to understand what is the present status of tobacco consumption in India and the world, the consequences of tobacco consumption, know about the problems in the business of tobacco and cigarettes, the global reduction efforts taken, what are the efforts made in India to counter the tobacco consumption, and what further needs to be done in this particular context. Moving further, on page number 8 from GS2 International Relations, there's an article about the status of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. So this article talks about, as of now, how much Ukrainian territory is in the Russian hands. From this article, you have to understand what is the current status of invasion, what does Russia want, and what lies ahead for both the countries vis-a-vis the conflict. Moving further on page number 8 itself from GS3 Economy section, the article is headlined as India's Changing Goalposts Over Coal. So from this article, you have to understand why is the move forward from coal so important? What is the extent of India's dependence on coal? Is there a coal availability crisis and the ways to handle them? Moving further on page number 12 from GS2 Governance section, there's an article, Modi releases PM Cares benefit for COVID orphans. So the article says that a total of 4,439 children identified. No poor person will be left out, says our Prime Minister Modi. From this article, you have to learn the facts related to PM Cares Fund and the recent initiatives taken under this. Moving further on page number 14 from GS3 Economy section, there's an article, Government set to advance bank privatization. So top Fin Ministry officials say geared to do more to douse inflation, bolster economic stability and growth. From this article, you have to understand what is the rationale behind the privatization of public sector banks and the issues related to privatization of bank and what is the possible scenario ahead. Well, with this, I call it a wrap of today's edition of Headlines of the Day, The Hindu. This is Kritika signing off. I'll see you with more such videos. Till then, take care and do stay tuned.